Hey there everybody, welcome to the Frog Quality 2020 Christmas special. That's right baby, we doing a Christmas special. Next year I'm also going to try to do a Hanukkah special. But here I am, I got all my stuff like set up, I got everything. I've got, summoning pot, still broke. Got the lights, these light up by the way, but I'm not gonna light them up. I got the water bomb. Actually I don't have more than I usually do. This, my big frog here is wearing a Santa hat. And today I'm going to be doing like a kind of a themed Beyblade. I was going to do a Beyblade made of ice, and then I made it and it kept breaking. So that may be put off for quite a while. But it's cold out here, and I'm going to be doing ICE Valkyrie. Yeah. So this is ICE Valkyrie. Hurricane Hasbro. Hasbro Hurricane, Destroy, and, what you call it? 4-ball frame. Oh yeah, here's the chip. Here's what it looks like separated. This was originally going to be an Aqua Valkyrie, but there was Aqua Surtur, and I never did release the Aqua Surtur video because like there happened to be some weird cuts in the battle, but yeah. So here's a comparison. You know, after all of the different Valkyries I've done, this looks like such a rich blue. Like such a very, very royal blue kind of look, especially in the sunlight. Like that's very blue. Like that is blue blue. But yeah, like and subscribe, all that stuff. I was also going to be doing a video of this guy, and his name is Reaper, and he was going to be the Halloween Beyblade, and he was going to fight against Big Red, but I messed up every single version I made of him. This was supposed to be a special variant, but I never released it. Also, this jaw right here sticks out too much, and it covers up the gap for the launcher, so I can't put the launcher in. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and weigh this Beyblade. I have my scale right here. Your boy's got a digital scale here. I don't know how well you can see that. You'd think it would be a bit more professional by now. 18.6 grams. That's pretty good. I don't have a regular cross. Wait, I do have a regular cross. No, wait, I don't. Because I put that other one on, I put that other completely round thing. I was thinking I have the Hannah Montana Banana Beyblade here. I don't even have the tip. I just have the disc and the Garuda frame. So let's weigh this. 3.77 grams. So now let's do the whole thing together. .18 to 17 grams. So let's do regular sword layer right here. So regular sword layer is going to be 8.29 grams, and this sword layer is 15.56. So quite a bit heavier. It's got 4 metal balls in each wing. This one's always kind of offset. 4 balls right here. In between each ball is a little bubble. Just thought it looked nice. And there's also, I don't know how much chain in here, but it's like that much chain in there. So let's do the regular. It's saying minus 0.8 grams. This thing's messed up. I sat on it by accident. Let's see. Yeah, 8.29. Let's do the Madara layer. I won't do the Guy layer. 10.16. Let's weigh the chips. So this one's going to weigh quite a bit more, I would imagine. That's saying -2, -4. Regular Valkyries, that's 3.29. Ice Valkyrie, 3.37. So, not a huge difference, not a huge difference. So, now let's get into the battles and stuff. Real quick, just going to use that quick little bottle cap. I don't know why I thought that would work. That's right, your boy just did an abrupt camera angle change. So now, let's get out the wok. That looks like a nice view, but it isn't because the wok is off center. Okay, now, let's see here. We got Valkyrie. Let's see how he spins. Okay, spins quite alright. Pretty heavy, so it's not going to be not going to be a lot of motion. Alright, so let's see here. Let's do Ice Valkyrie versus Kecleon. And my, that's not the right launcher. My camera's now dying suddenly. Go shoot. Go shoot. What the heck? Alright, looks like we have Calzar losing some stamina. Now my camera's down to 2 minutes. And there went Calzar, and there went the frame. Go shoot. Go shoot. Oh man! Oh, it looks like Valkyrie scraped pretty hard. Oh, kind of close to bursting. And now my camera's down to 1 minute. So that's Calzar. You know, Calzar's already pretty good. But let's do it up against Hasbro. What you call it? Hasbro. I don't even know which friggin' this is. Charge battery pack? Okay. God, all my Canon cameras do this. What? Okay. This isn't a new camera angle. This is totally where I was before. So yeah, my camera keeps dying for some reason, but it says it's got like a lot more minutes left. So yeah, let's get back into it. So Ice Valkyrie is what we were doing, I think. And then who was he fighting against? He was fighting against Spriggan. Oh, by the way, at the end of this, I'm going to be doing a Q&A, or like answering Q&A questions. Just shoot. And oh, he's losing control, baby. Oh boy, he lost control. This Beyblade is like really heavy, and I feel like he's gonna snap eventually. Kinda do, kinda don't. I'm just saying, he hits really hard. There goes this thing. What's weird is this one isn't like Flex. So I don't know what its deal is. Still had out one burst stopper, but not even close to bursting. Oh man, that was a piece of resin. I don't know where from though. Clearly off of ICE Valtriek, but hey, you never know. The story's gonna give him good life after death, so alright. Oh, Valkyrie didn't get a good launch, but he got good attacks in. I mean, like, really good attacks. Ah, man. I'm not gonna call that one. Whoa! I thought, wow! He just knocked Spriggan out. And then he went out of the stadium. That's how far away he was from bursting. So close to bursting, wasn't he? Oh, the tip's in defense mode, by the way. Hopped over Spriggan, styling on my boy. Straight up styling on Spriggan. I feel like that hole's bigger. I am so good at this. Go shoot. I feel like he needs like more agility. As opposed to the life after death that, what you call it? The life after death that Destroy gives. But that's really the only thing making up for his lack of stamina. One burst stopper left out. Real quick, I'm just going to try out the Gold Extreme on him. That didn't help. That didn't do well. I'm launching at a weird angle. God, do you see how much power he has behind him? There we go, and look at that. That's a Beyblade actually coming rather close to bursting. Yeah, and he's taken, from what I can see, no structural damage. Oh, man! Wow! Spriggan just threw off his frame! It still won! Put the frame back on. There we go. Wow, that was hard! Okay. Oh, perfect launch. Burst finish. Aside from Kurama, I believe this is one of the strongest resin layers I've made. Oh man. And the burst stoppers saved him. Like any more and he would be out. Alright, who's next? Should we even do Hazard Kerbeus? Hazard Kerbeus, 0 chain, and Turbo Eternal. Dual burst right there. A lot of people have asked me if I have one of the Takara Tomy Kerbeus that has the extremely tough teeth, and I don't think I do. I sure don't think I do. Those are teeny tiny hits, by the way, due to the fact that Kerbeus has nothing for Valkyrie to really grab onto. That was a train. By the way, something I didn't know, well, I did know, but I didn't think was an issue, was that you can kind of burst Beyblades, pre-burst Beyblades a little bit. So that's a thing. Whoa! Kerbeus just got kind of aggressive. Like, Kerbeus was striking on top, too. And both Beyblades pretty close to bursting. Oh, man. I don't know what it is about the cold air, but my hands always feel so dry. Are my hands like... Am I a sweaty hand person? Ah, he lost control. That's a ring out point right there. Oh my god, it felt like time slowed down for like 3 seconds. Man, even the frames came off. I don't know where... Oh, there it went. The frames and everything came off. Let me inspect for damages here. No, ICE Valkyrie is undamaged. I hate it when I do a mod video. I have to always inspect for damages. And chain is fine. But one part did get broken. Right here you could see there's like a split. So this is just basically useless now. I could go in, do like a tiny little itty bitty dab of resin to fix that, but I'm not going to. Not yet. If I ever really feel the need to use it, I will. Oh no, wait. I put them back together wrong. Valkyrie has Hurricane. And Kerbeus has 0. Alright, so let's go on ahead and move on to the Hannah Montana Banana Beyblade. I honestly don't know how this is about to go. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. The bearing got spun around, and I was like, wait, did my string launcher just break? That wasn't a good launch. There we go. Hannah Montana Banana may have good life after death, but in this walk, I mean, bro. Like, dude. Those are some strange maneuvers I'm seeing there. Ah, that's like the Hannah Montana Banana life after death right there. But you always get some weird maneuvers in here, because like a Beyblade could be right here and attack with their disc or their frame. Okay, so Hannah Montana Banana did stop spinning. Hannah Montana Banana with the stamina. Hannah Montana Banana with the stamina. I wish I could have used Hannah Montana Banana Mark II, but I disassembled the sumo base. Oh man, even without the life after death of Destroy. That was weird. Yo! Oh, that was almost a perfect knockout, too. Halfway to bursting, and halfway to bursting. Both really strong launches, and they're not even gonna touch each other. That was a knockout. One knockout point for Valkyrie. He bursted in my hand. Oh, Valkyrie isn't even close to bursting either. Blah, blah, blah. Join my Discord. Okay, now let's take all of the best parts from these Beyblades and then put them on the Air Knight, because I didn't bring anything for Air Knight. So like basically the best part of this Beyblade is probably its disc, which is 0, and there's also 0 on here, and chain is the best part of Kerbeus aside from the layer. And, no wait, let's not use chain, let's use 12. Let's use 12 and upper. Oh, that's not 12, that's 11. Wait, what's heavier, 11 or 12? Crap, I'm dead sure that 11 is heavier than 12. So we'll use 12 upper for, like, the sky attacks, like the bounding attacks, and then we'll use Destroy for the life after death. Now we'll use Hannah Montana Banana Bearing Claw Base for life after death. Because one of the reasons that I like Kecleon so much, and I know his name's not Kecleon, but I call him Kecleon because that specific combo I call Kecleon. For the reason that in here he like bounces around due to the upper frame, and he just destroys all other combos. So let's just try this out. Let me just... Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Absolutely remarkable. Oh, I haven't shown that off yet, have I? I call call that the hell pendulum. Or the pendulum of hell. But, yeah. That's that. So let's go ahead and pit him up against Valkyrie. Oh, instant burst. Okay. And there's now tons of dirt in bearing. Because it just sat there and spun. Oh, this is the chase. Air Knight catches up on Valkyrie, but Valkyrie hits with a heavy counter, nearly knocking out Air Knight. It's going to be a battle of stamina and life after death. Air Knight wins. When I just yanked back my launcher, my thing went around like that, and that's never happened to me before, and it threw me off real bad. I'm sorry. Whoa, that was a big hit. I don't know how much this one was, how close this one was to bursting. Not very close, actually. I'm sorry, it just kept spinning around again. Air Knight's lost a bit of stamina, but its life after death is so good that it... Never mind. ICE Valtriek just grabbed him. There's those drag racers again. It's literally those drag racers from the freaking... I review Beyblade, clearance aisle Beyblade, so you don't have to video. And it's gonna be ICE Valkyrie. Oh, ICE Valkyrie got an insanely good launch. But it looks like they're not gonna line up for any good hits. No, they didn't. Oh man, that was a frame burst finish. Bursted because of the frame. Alright, let's see here. What other combos should I make? I felt like that was a pretty neat combo. Let's do another Hell Pendulum combo. So, yeah. So this is Calzar 11 Zephyr. Alright. So, the Hell Pendulum is basically just whenever a Beyblade slides like this. That's what I call that. It's literally useless as far as a move goes. But it can be pretty neat. Hey, wait a minute, why don't I do Air Knight and Calzar together? the bearing, the Hannah Montana banana bearing came off. I don't know. They don't bounce for that long. They ain't no Capricorn. Okay, there we go. So let's try this up against this. I just let him lose all of his stamina. Yeah, no, didn't really do anything. Well, that was a bad way to end off the video. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. And now I'm going to move on to the Q&A. Oh, by the way, I made some really cool ice pins that I plan on doing a beat 'em on video with. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. All right, so here I am now. This is the Q&A part of the video. Yeah, so, let's see. These are questions from my, original Discord, that I deleted, because a lot of children just screamed really loudly. I made somebody a moderator, and then they just, like, practically got mad at me and banned everybody. They know who they are. Yeah, and all of these questions generally come from, like, the same 3 people. So, yeah, okay, let's get right into it. Do you have a girlfriend? No, women vomit when they look at me. Number 2. Which one is... And by the way, I'm really sorry I didn't write down, any names. I should have written down the names of people who asked this so I can punish them later. But, the second question is... Who was my first Beyblade, or what was my first Beyblade? My first Beyblade was Rock Scorpio, and I believe I still have a couple of parts to it. The next one is, what is my favorite Beyblade, and my favorite Beyblade often changes. It's like Pokemon, like, I kind of have, like, a handful that I like, but I can't pick from. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say my custom Beyblade, Big Red, and on to the next one. Let's see here. What is a Beyblade that has very much disappointed me? Or like, your most disappointed Beyblade. So, a Beyblade that very much disappointed me was... I can't even remember its name. It was from the God series, and it was something 5-star tower, I think, was the combo. I don't think it had star on it. But, crap. Oh, it was the lion. Whenever it was spinning, it had, like, the Archer Hercules ability, like it would freaking expand outwards. I was really disappointed in that, with the fact that it just had terrible burst resistance in the Hasbro and Takara Tomy version. So, the second Beyblade that disappointed me the most was Tripio. Tripio was supposed to be this, like, it's the predecessor of Maximum Garuda. It was supposed to be what Maximum Garuda was supposed to be. Super large, and it had 3 big fans on it, and it was just bad. It just didn't have as much stamina as it was supposed to. Had 0 attack power, and it just scraped horribly. It was like the size of a CD. Okay, on to the next one. What was my first YouTube video? My first YouTube video was a mod, actually. It was Cyber Rocktivore. No, not Cyber Rocktivore, Metal Rocktivore. It was about around the time that crap, what was it? It was about around the time that Cho Z had just been announced. I remember Z Achilles had just been released. And before that, I was really into Beyblade, and I always wanted to make a channel. And my idea for the channel has strayed drastically. Okay, up next. What is your avatar supposed to be? So this is actually part of my temple outfit, or at least like a general idea. A lot of people have asked me what the mask is supposed to be. It is a lion mask. Because that is the rank I have in the monk temple, is lion. It's like just below tiger. So it goes grasshopper, cricket, dog, wolf, lion, tiger, and then dragon. High dragon, monk. A monk could be anywhere from like dragon to lion. But monks are generally considered to be dragon level. And then high monk, which is a specialty monk. A monk that like specializes in one thing. I am a lion, which basically means that I specialize in one thing. No, I'm a specialty, which basically means that I specialize in a little bit of everything. In the temple, there are showmen, and showmen are like, really fancy top dancers, things like that. Then there are battlers, which are the people who battle tops or battle spinning tops. And then there are like just a couple other little things. Everybody asks, whenever I'm at the temple, everybody asks me what I do because I'm never with the rest of the tigers. I'm usually off by myself working on stuff for a video, or, just messing around with Beyblades. And people ask me what I do, and it's generally just sitting around cleaning things, is what the monks have me do. I do a lot of sweeping, a ridiculous amount of sweeping, and, I just have a lot of free time to make these videos, and that's about it, really. Other question. What was your first stadium? It was the Vortex Battle Stadium. It was just a bowl, but not even a bowl where a Beyblade could get knocked out. It came with El Drago and Storm Pegasus, which were my second two Beyblades. And it was just like the worst stadium. It was like a 1 out of 10. But another one here. What is my favorite Beyblade from each series? So, my favorite Beyblade from the original series is probably going to be... I don't know. Man, I want to say Metal Drigger from the Plastic Gen. Generally because I just like its design. And I hear it's pretty competitively viable. My second Beyblade, I would say from the Metal Saga... crap, man. I can't... I would have to say Burn Phoenix. There's a Libra I had that was also pretty cool. And then... Storm Pegasus, definitely. Like, Storm Pegasus is a G. Whenever I think Metal Series Beyblades, I think Storm Pegasus. because the aesthetic. Cyber Pegasus also is pretty cool. And then from Burst, man. From Burst, I would have to say, Chozy Valkyrie. I actually don't have Chozy Valkyrie, but Chozy Valkyrie and the original Valkyrie is always going to have a place in my heart, because once again, the aesthetic of it, the aesthetic of what Beyblade was at the time, when the really material we had to look at from the Beyblade series was the manga. It's pretty cool. Dang. I can't... you see, making me pick these things is like the hardest in the world. I don't know. Dragon looks pretty neat. I can't remember its name. It's Drum's Beyblade. On to the next one. What is my favorite Beyblade part? The heavy disc. It goes heavy, 0, extreme flat, and then extreme flat from the Metal Saga, and let me think. Let's see, heavy, 0, extreme flat. Oh yeah, the Storm Ring from Metal Saga as well. And then who is my favorite protagonist? Most definitely, very first series Plastic Gen Tyson. Mainly because I think that Plastic Gen, first series Plastic Gen, was like my favorite Beyblade anime. I would have to say second favorite is Volta Oi. And I'd say third favorite would have to be Jinga. I don't know if his name is Jinga or Jinka. I've heard a bunch of people say a bunch of different things. Mainly because Jinga's just kind of an idiot. Like with Tyson, he was an idiot, yeah, but it was because he didn't know a lot about Beyblade. Like, he was just a little bit above average. And you see my least favorite character, Kenny. Kenny, oh my god. You will hear, it would sound like the lady that's voicing Kenny freaking makes up crap on the spot. Like, there was one episode that I was watching where they had a freaking Beyblade that could turn invisible, and they never said, oh, it's like his bit beast ability or anything like that. They just said, Kenny then goes, he's changing the velocity of his Beyblade to turn himself invisible, and then because Max started spinning his Beyblade a certain way, it revealed itself. Like, what the heck? And I'm dead sure there was a chameleon before that. Okay, and then the reason I like Vault second, mainly because Vault is kind of like an idiot, just a plain idiot. But I mean, Jenga had like an IQ of 2. He looked so cool in the first couple episodes, you know? But, I mean, he was just dumb, and he had a really irritating voice. Kind of like me, but I like to listen to the sound of my own voice. And like 5 people on YouTube do as well. Okay, so, what's my favorite special move? My favorite special move is the Volta Oi's Rush Launch. Mainly because it's very similar to one of my special moves, called the Overdrive. But, yeah, aside from that, I'm not... Oh, Pegasus Star Blast attack. I remember I hit a kid in the head with a Beyblade doing that one time. Pegasus Star Blast attack was so stupid. Because, okay, first series, it's very well established that they have little control over the Beyblades in the beginning. Like, they have no control over the Beyblades. And then they start, like, getting control after they've unlocked a Bit Beast. Like, after you get a Bit Beast, then you can actually control your Beyblade. But, we see with Tyson's Beyblade in the beginning. We see with Kenny's Dizzy Beyblade with the spring on it. That it's just luck-based outside of that. And then, you know, in frickin' Burst, they can't control their Beyblades. Well, they can't really control their Beyblades. We see that in the start. And then somewhere in the middle of it, it's just like, I don't know, they're telekinetic all of a sudden. But in freaking Metal Saga, God, it's like they control every single movement until they can't. And that's the way I like to put it. Just basically you have Beyblades with tips that are rubber, moving really docile to the center, and they can speed up their Beyblades and slow them down however much they want. And Pegasus Star Blast attack, basically, for those of you that don't know, is when Pegasus goes flying up into the air, a few miles into the air, and then, like, its Bit Beast forms, or its Bolt Beast, I guess. Its Bolt Beast forms into a Pegasus, and then careens from the sky and slams into another Beyblade. What I find funny is that they say that a Beyblade's weak point is the top of it in that series, when it's not. But in Beyblade Burst, hitting a Beyblade from the top will burst it more often than not. And I think that is hilarious that there's no Pegasus Star Blast attack. There were a bunch of other Pegasus moves, but all I remember was Star Blast attack, because after Metal Fusion, it quit coming on regularly. So I would just randomly see an episode of Beyblade out of nowhere, because we didn't have a schedule for whenever it would come on. So, what else? Here? I'm, like, passing ones I don't want to answer. What was my first mod? I believe it was, I want to say Metal Rocktivore. No, actually, my first mod was a pencil tip for a Beyblade tip. So, comment if you want to see that. What's my favorite Beyblade theme song? Don't make me pick that. Man, because I could tell you just about every lyric to every single one of them. God. Of course, there's the... And it's only good because it's nostalgic to me. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Let's fight an epic battle. Face off and spin the metal. No time for doubt now. No place for backing down. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Metal Fury, let it rip. Spin out the blade now, bring on the power, right to the top, yeah, never giving up. And then it's like, you go, Metal Fusion. That's where I got confused. Crap, I kind of remember the Shogun Steel one, but I'm gonna have to say Plastic Gen intro is my favorite. I could be getting it confused with something, but there's no more hype than you will ever see There's no more hype there will ever be than in the first episode, first intro to Beyblade Plastic Gen. Beyblade Burst, especially the Hasbro, well, at least America's English Beyblade Burst, not very good. It's just so generic sounding. It's generic sounding not in the way of, like, it's bad. It's just generic sounding in the way of... No, it's not generic sounding in the way that Beat 'em on Crossfire's intro is. Beat 'em on Crossfire still sounds nice, and it's not trying to be something that it isn't. Oh my god, the original Beat 'em on theme, I want to be the theme of my life. And it, like, falls off midway through, but it sounds like the beginning of, like, an old Western folktale song. Oh, crap, what is it? Something like... Beat a fire, get ready, get into position, prepare for competition, destroy the opposition, beat a man into battle and time again, or the most cool can be called masters of beat 'em on. Oh, wait. No, they say beat a champion, but I want it to be masters of beat 'em on so bad, because that sounds right. Okay, one more question before this video gets over 3 hours long. Let's see here.